Now, after that little ditty into traffic news, I have with me Amy Verrill. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great, and I am
Pardon my delay.
Oh, no, it's fine. I am so glad you made it.
Me too. My goodness, it was just like little balls of hope that would just disappear as soon as you saw them.
Little balls of hope. Can you explain that to me?
With the traffic, it was just there's so much traffic, and it would light up, and you'd think, oh, I'm about to actually be able to, roll these wheels on this car. Nope. And it was just the whole way, but I made it.
You are, and I was
better
very
late
excited.
than never. And
I had to switch my
setup, and it's awesome, and it's in a beautiful area. My goodness, with all these back roads.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
And it's funny. We call it Radio Lodge. Because
that's so appropriate.
People don't always realize it because it looks like a ski lodge. And I had a guest, and they said, "So who lives upstairs?" Because it looks like a ski lodge and a home.
You should have a studio up there, like a recording studio.
We have one down here, but
the whole building is
the whole building is pretty much a recording studio. Now, I saw you at the Tin Angel.
True story.
Yes, it is. And you were taking part in something that was a singer-songwriter in the round where you guys would jump up and switch off. So it was like you, girl 2, girl 3, girl 4, you, girl 2, 3, 4, you. Yep. And I was impressed.
Thank you.
I had fun and I liked it. And one of the songs I really liked was the Pancake song.
That is generally the consensus.
Everybody likes the Pancake song. We're going to get to that. But first, why don't you tell me what you've been doing since I saw you?
Oh, my.
So much.
Keeping very busy.
That's good.
That's what I do. I've been writing a lot, and I've been doing a lot of arrangements for the album to kind of make everything sound cohesive and think about the parts that I want and trying to put them down so that I can give my band a better reference of what I'm hearing.
How would you describe your music for my listeners right now? Before they get to hear it, how would you say, my music is ba-da-da-da-da?
Oh, my.
I know. I ask the tough questions. People don't realize it. I, get right in there.
My music is very genuine, though it is kind of, it's kind of like the things that don't come out in my everyday personality tend to come out on this end of life.
So this is your alter ego?
Kind of.
Your unplugged personality?
Though recently I've started to write some happier, more upbeat, less, life lesson sort of situational songs.
Less sit down, shut up, and listen, and more.
Basically, that's exactly what I would describe from the previous question.
Sit down, shut up, and listen.
Yeah, that would be exactly it. Actually, I might actually name my record that.
Sit down, shut up, and listen.
I love that. I love it.
Amy Verrill Unplugged. How long have you been playing? Because you brought this lovely keyboard with you, and you said you are hauling your stuff in on your own and just doing it.
Can't carry it, don't play it. That's
exactly
my motto. Yeah. I have been playing the piano since I had a forever to tell about, and I've been singing for about as long. And I was kind of classically trained on both, and then I started singing jazz more often, and then I started to weld those two things and just kind of started writing my own stuff. And I can't say that all the people that had taught me all of my classical training were too psyched about it. But
it's like, hey, I grew you these fantastic apples.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just making applesauce, not apple pie. You're gonna make applesauce.
You're just gonna mash that. Got it. So yeah, it weld all of the worlds that I love so much. It's literature, and it's an act, and it's the music itself, and it's all, there's a lot going on up in here.
She's pointing to her head on the radio.
My niece does that on the telephone. It's so funny.
I point to things. I also,
so I don't talk on the telephone.
Just text, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so what is the first song you are going to play. Can I just say I love being serenaded? That's one of the reasons I like having guests. This is my Guest-tober month, and
I like it.
Yeah, I like having guests and wordplay. I'm good at it. I like having guests, and I love it when they serenade me. So
You want to be serenaded.
yes. So yeah, I'm not expecting a serenade like a Suki serenade, but what are you gonna play first?
Well, you did say My Lovely was your favorite. Would you like to hear that, or would you like to hear...
Surprise me.
Okay. Let me go with...
You should see her. She looks so intense.
I'm trying to figure it out. Because you said pick a couple slow and a couple fast, so I kind of went on the deep end on either end. So I have a couple like really rock and roll ones, and I have a couple of like, oh, this is so quiet and sweet.
We'll start with rock and roll then.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
This is called Snow Angel.
That was one of the ones I had heard.
Oh. Okay.
From Tin Angel.
Yes.
But
I didn't know it was on that set list.
That was one of those nights where you're just like, oh, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
I think I filmed it.
Oh, awesome.
You're like, great.
Yeah.
I think all the girls, there were 4 of you. There was you, Clara LaFaro.
She's so good.
I love her.
Oh, God, she's so good.
She had a song get picked up by a national commercial.
Good.
Super
good
excited.
for her.
I'm very stoked.
Awesome.
Bevan, Ann Caulfield, and Sarah Flynn.
Oh, you have a better memory than I.
Well, I wasn't drinking.
Yeah, I was.
So you play a lot of these. Do you like the intimate settings?
Yeah, I do. House shows are definitely my favorite, but I like smaller. I mean, I'll play anywhere, but you know, it's nice just to. I also enjoy being part of like the background of things, like singing harmonies and just being that extra noise that happens for like 30 seconds that like really makes it what it is.
Like the swell of a song.
Yeah.
I enjoy looking at the people who aren't at the forefront when I'm in the audience.
Yeah.
And I love being in the audience. I love watching. I love shows and discovering new artists. And you said earlier something about putting something on the album and working on new songs. Do you have an album out already or two?
No.
This is your first one?
This is my first like legit one. I have a gazillion songs, and I've done a whole bunch of random recordings and random this and that, but nothing really that I would call an album. So
a bajillion singles, but no.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this one is going to be with the band and really thought
Who's
out
in your band?
And done well. On drums, it's Charlie Heim, and on bass, it's Matt Cusack, and on guitar, it's Vincent Federici.
How'd the band come together?
By some miracle of the stars, I don't know. We all went to UArts. I dropped out pretty quickly. I went for a year. I attended a semester. But I met a lot of really amazing people there. And I think I met Charlie through a mutual friend, but they've been playing together as, you know, in different projects and groups and things. You all can't see, but I'm gesturing with my hands wildly.
She is. It's fucking amazing me. I mean, we are on PCTV right now, so we can be seen. Yeah, you're like, crap. So for the people that are watching radio, for the people that are watching the radio right now, you're doing great.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Yeah, great.
They're entertained.
So,
I'm entertained, so they're entertained.
So yeah, they knew each other, and so I'm reaping the benefits of.
Are you the new kid?
Kinda, yeah, but they're all on board, and they are all phenomenal, and they're really just really good guys, and they're very incredibly talented musicians. I'm very, very fortunate to have them on board.
They're excited to have a girl in their little boys club.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's like it is a. They're probably gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe she's saying." I can't believe it. Like they've never made it an issue, but it definitely is like a I think something that every female musician has to go through at some point. It's a very internal thing, but just realizing that you're putting yourself out there and that you're dealing with a lot of men, and to be the you know, the leader of a group, or you know, to have the final say, be the decision maker. It is a little more difficult to be taken seriously.
Daunting but empowering.
Yeah, it's absolutely empowering when you own it and when you realize that this is yours. I read a lot of Emerson, and I highly recommend everybody else do.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, so it's a very empowering thing, and really owning your sound, and really knowing that, you know, looks fade but talent doesn't, and to be equipped with the ability to fill an entire room full of silence with something beautiful. That is an incredibly empowering tool to have throughout your life. And I think that if it was viewed more in that light, perhaps we wouldn't even need these divisions.
I like it.
Wow. Did I get in? Am I applying for college?
That was. Are you only going to go for a year?
I try,
because you can go to Suki University for as long as you want.
I will not ever drop out of Suki University.
There's no tuition except just yearly love.
That I can handle. If you don't want to take my money and maybe just a little bit of my time, that I can handle.
Well, I think you can own it, because usually when you got here, you just charge it in here with just big keyboard. You're like, where do I set up? So
I didn't say it in a lumberjack voice.
No, but that was
very ladylike.
That's what I felt. It came out like, where can I put this? But in my head, I'm like, yeah, you can put that wherever you want, because you hauled it in here. You're just like cute little like skinny girl, and it's just like, where's this going? And And then you're bouncing between the two rooms, like just like it doesn't weigh anything. Like, where can I put it? Where can I put it? Okay, I'll put it here.
This is a lot lighter than the one I used to have, so.
Oh, so you built up the muscles.
I'm used to it. I do push-ups. I do sissy push-ups.
She's also
every day.
showing me how she does.
I do. They're sissy
push-ups.
I call them sissy push-ups because I do them on my knees.